Hey guys, so I've been having a bit of trouble getting the Not So Christian Burial achievement in Kingdom Come Deliverance's second DLC, the Handcapen one. Basically, spoilers if you've not played it yet and you don't want to know about it. This achievement comes later in that quest. There's a couple of achievements actually that come later, so wait until you speak to the charlatan, this guy, during the quest, and you'll know what I mean, and you can go from there. So, unless you want to be spoiled, in which case, fuck it, keep watching. So, there's two achievements that you're going to need to create a save game for. So basically, at this bit, where, no rest for the wicked, get rid of that one. No rest for the wicked, where you have to dig up the grave and remove the remains. This is after you've spoken to the charlatan. You have to go over here and dig them up. You can want to save here, or you can go get the remains and then save. Around this time, it's better to save just after you've spoken to the charlatan. It's not that much effort to go and dig up these remains. When you dig them up, you take them to the charlatan, and you can sell the remains to him and get some money for it. But you don't get any achievements for that. To get the Christian Burial, Not So Christian Burial achievements, you need to speak to the charlatan and say that you want to bury them. But you can only bury them in one place, obviously, but the achievements are... You get the achievements for burying them in two different places, which I'm going to show you. I had a lot of trouble with this achievement because, as far as I know, there's no videos detailing how to get them. There's only like written forum posts, and I wasn't understanding any of the directions because I'm a bit of an idiot, and I've now figured out it's actually quite self-explanatory. But since I had a bit of trouble, I'm just going to make this video and hopefully help you guys. So you just want to grab all these bones from this bit. La di la di la. You can mess up the achievements though, so well, at least the Not So Christian Burial achievement. So that's why I'm saying you need to save your game. You can save it now if you want. You could save it after speaking to the gossip, which I'm just about to do. This is where you can kind of mess up. This is why I'm saying save before you dig up the remains, because you can kind of mess up when you talk to the gossip, which I tested. I didn't mess it up myself, but I just tested to see if you could, and you can actually for the Not So Christian Burial achievement. So when you speak to her here, I'm just going to skip all the dialogue, by the way, because I've heard that a lot and I don't care, and you can play the game you want if you want to listen to it. So, skip through all that, blah 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 blah. Doesn't matter what you say here, doesn't matter what you say here. Doesn't matter what you say here. It kind of matters what you say here though, because if you say, let's leave it be, that's fine, you stop talking, and then to get the achievement you come back to her and speak to her, and she'll be like, okay, I'll tell you what happens next because you were nice to me before. But if you pick, come now tell me, she'll be like, she won't like you, and when you come back to her to speak to her again, she'll be like, no, I won't tell you, unless you roll speech and win. If you get a successful speech, then I think she'll tell you, but you're best off just to say, let's leave it be.
Thanks, lad.
And then you go on your way. You can save after doing that if you want. I'll let you figure that out. I'm just going to show you how to work the achievement. So what you're going to do now is you're going to speak to charlatan again, if you don't run him over. Just back a horse. And I'm just going to skip all the text again. So, tragic fate.
I know who was
blah 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 blah. You're going to go through all these dialogue options. And it'll give you some objectives, but they're not relevant to this achievement. La 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 la, there's a lot of dialogue. So what you're going to want to say is about the remains. Just then, I kind of skipped that a bit fast.
After all, the poor
And he's just going to say all this guff.
Help?
me.
Blah blah blah. He'll say he can sell you the bones, which you can after you get these achievements if you want, and you'll get a little bit of money. It might be like 250 groschen, I think. It's not that much. What you got to say is, supposing I bury them to get these two achievements.
What are you?
And what the charlatan will say
All right.
is, you can either bury him in Ratai.
Ratai?
That's
Oh no, you'll
probably
say
the
bury him in
nearest.
Ratai. Basically, You'll
True,
get the
I could ask her.
objective marker
If
from
you
this.
must, God be with you.
Excuse me, the game will save automatically here as well, so that's excuse me, pretty good. And to get the Christian burial achievement, you just go to Ratai and bury them in the church there, easy. And then you want to gonna load up your save and or whatever, do it the other way around. To get the other one, the not so Christian burial, you actually have to go. This is the bit I had trouble with because I was looking for the area to bury it, the remains, and it's basically here, this little like thing that you can see below my cursor there. And I was going over there, and there was no like images or videos and anything online. I actually had to make a Reddit post, which I'll link in the description because I kind of write out what I'm doing there. And a user u/liest, I think, was quite helpful in doing it, in helping me work this out. But I kind of figured out myself where you need an objective marker to bury it. I was over here in this area trying to figure out how to bury it, but there's no prompt. I figured out you actually have to go speak to the gossip again, which is what the charlatan says, so it's pretty obvious actually, and she'll tell you where that burial site is. So you get the Christian burial achievement by going to Ratai and burying them, and then you want to go load up your save, and you're going to want to ride over to the gossip. And since we picked that option earlier when speaking to her to leave it be, she's just going to tell you exactly where it is right now. How did Chakramora die?
Yes, lad.
You know,
I'm sorry it troubles you. It's kind of...
and what did happen?
You were
You're
considerate
considerate enough not to press me
last time.
so I'll tell you.
Several...
Blah 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 blah
Lead.
blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna skip that. There's a lot. I think you have to say
May
may God.
he forgive you for
No, I don't think that matters actually. You can say whatever you bloody want. And now you can have a prompt to go over here and bury the remains here. And I'll just show you where that is. I know it's quite obvious, but I'm just going to show you. Be sure to check the Reddit post in the description, by the way, because that guy was very helpful and shown some love. You're going to want to ride up here. This is where I was looking for bloody ages without realising you needed to talk to her. These wee heads here, and then you bury, and you get the not so Christian burial achievement, which you cannot see because of my recording software, but it's there. You get that, and that's it. So I hope this helped because it took me bloody ages to figure this out, and I'm such an idiot. Not saying that you're an idiot if you need help. I kind of am actually. Sorry. Yeah. Bye.